Should Black women work with a goddess Aphrodite or Aphrodite? If you are a deeply melanated Black woman anywhere in the world, and if you find yourself drawn to working with Aphrodite, congratulations, you are also being called by the great, the beautiful, the radiant Het-Heru. Many women are drawn to working with Aphrodite because how she has been classified as the goddess of love and beauty. And while this is really great, she has a beautiful, energetic current, very loving, very embracing aspect to her. One of the really important things to know here is that Aphrodite is based on a much older, a much more immortal, and a much more arcane goddess out of ancient Kemet or present-day Egypt. And her name is Het-Heru, which means House of Heru in ancient Kemetic language. And many people will know her by her more colonized Grecian name, which is Hathor, is this beautiful, radiant, extremely loving, kind, very protective, and very ancient divine feminine deity who is not necessarily described as the goddess of love as though that's her only domain. But one of the key differences here that makes Het-Heru extremely, extremely beautiful is that she is the Kemetic cosmological embodiment of the vibration of love and also all of the aspects of creation, which love is a part of that. And so she also represents music, she represents dance, she represents the creative aspect of glamour or beautifying one's ritual space, beautifying your physical temple, which is your body, and also really vibrating or resonating at the frequency of what self-love truly is. And that makes you a lot more magnetic. It makes you a lot more divinely intelligent. And it also makes you inspire others around you as well as your natural environment. And one of the key distinctions here between Het-Heru and also Aphrodite is that the Greco-Roman pantheon has a fundamental practice of minimizing or oversimplifying an ancient or an immortal deity's true expansive power. So many of the deities that you hear referenced in the Greco-Roman pantheon, they are described as the god of something rather than the totality or the embodiment, the frequency of their particular specialty. So that's one key difference. Another really beautiful aspect about Het-Heru is that she encourages you when you work with her to connect with your natural environment, because it is the connection with nature that you will also become more beautiful and you will also give beauty back to your natural environment. One of the other key things that you will see here that will really confirm how the Greeks really stole, how they colonized the image and the likeness, as well as the entire cosmological makeup of the Kemetic goddess Het-Heru, is that you will see that Het-Heru has one child, and his name is Ihi, and he is the child god who is adept in music, right? And so he has this beautiful ability to create music, and so Het-Heru has quite literally given birth to music and musical expression. And in a lot of the archaeological depictions and imagery of Ihi, you will see that he is holding a sistrum, which a sistrum is what we would call a harp, right? And the sistrum is also one of the symbolisms that you will see attached to Het-Heru herself as well. And then if you look over into the Greco-Roman pantheon with Aphrodite's story, she has over a dozen children. And one of those children is called Cupid or Amor in the Roman pantheon and Eros in the Greek pantheon. And if you look into many of the depictions of Cupid / Eros, he is often either holding a harp, and of course we know a bow and an arrow, but also a flute. And of course, flutes are designed to create and play music. And so there you have this story, right, that you see where the Greeks have obviously taken from, or they would say have been inspired by, but we know that means stolen, colonized. You see that Aphrodite and even her children, or one of her children, is based on the thousands of years older Het-Heru. Now, again, Aphrodite is a very loving, she's a kind and very nurturing divine feminine deity to work with. And also too, one of the really incredible aspects of her is that when you see depictions of her, particularly in the Birth of Venus painting, which is extremely, extremely well known, very famous, you see that she is connected with this beautiful, abundant Venusian energy. And Venus is connected to the alchemical element of water. Water is divinely feminine in nature, right? And so that also will inspire a lot of deep centering or groundedness in this fluidity. And in fluidity, you are creating more joy, you're creating more radiance within yourself, and also that helps to inspire the world around you as well. As a reminder, if you are seeking to begin your divine feminine journey working with a specific goddess or many goddesses and you don't know where to start, I want to remind you that you can take the master course Working with the Divine Feminine, a beginner's guide. It is a beautiful, wonderful, and very accessible course where you are going to transform your identity, you're going to transform your life, and you will become mastered in how to commune with a divine feminine goddess. And you're going to learn how to commune with her, how to build a deep, lasting, sustainable relationship with her in 5 fundamental steps. So make sure that you go to the link in the bio. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.